streamed in another live. It is with the 2016 roster. I think I loaded into the correct one. Yeah, the 2016 roster here on Madden 24. We're gonna just be playing with it, seeing. It's just kind of like a storyline type live stream series. Just kind of re-simming the 2016 NFL season. We are going to this 2016 NFL divisional round, Chiefs and Dolphins. I will be playing as the Chiefs. That is my favorite team. And here's the kickoff. Dustin Colquitt set to kick it off to the Miami Dolphins. And here we go from Miami, Florida, Hard Rock Stadium, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. And the first return of the game gets out to the 22-yard line where Miami will start their first drive. Here we go with Ryan Tannehill. He leads out the Miami Dolphins. Tannehill drops back, fakes the handoff, rolling out of the pocket and throws it away. This Chiefs defense has been suffocating all year long, especially after trading for Richard Sherman at the Week 8 deadline. The handoff to Kenyon Drake, I think. No, that's DeMarco Murray. 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Miami Dolphins here. Tannehill. And they stop him short. No! They just barely push past the first down line. It'll be first down Miami at the 32-yard line. And he gets body slammed. Murray sit to the ground after just 2 yards pickup. It'll be 2nd and 8 now for Tannehill and the Dolphins. Tannehill fakes the handoff. And a dime by Ryan Tannehill. Holy crap. 36 yards to O'Leary. Ryan Tannehill with his second completion of the ball game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 36 for the Dolphins. Tannehill takes a snap. And they get the sack. Derek Nottie, the half sack. The other half will be accredited to Chris Jones as the Dolphins lose 7 there. Tannehill again. And it is incomplete across the middle. It'll now be 3rd and 17 from the 43. One more sack, and they will be pushed out of field goal range if they aren't already. And the interception, Richard Sherman. Ryan Tannehill, his first pick of the game. And Richard Sherman brings it back to the 47-yard line of Miami, where Kansas City will start their next drive. Here comes Patrick Mahomes, the second-year quarterback out of Texas Tech. Mahomes to Hunt, and it gets 5 yards. Here's 2nd and 5 from the Chiefs from the 42 of Miami. Mahomes to Hill, and Tyreek Hill gets the first down. 6-yard play to Tyreek Hill, the speedy cheetah. Mahomes jerked around, sends it deep to Hill, and Hill gets overthrown. Mahomes was sent spinning around there at the very end. Couldn't get much control under the ball. It's his first incompletion of the game. 2nd and 10 now. And Mahomes overthrows Travis Kelce. 3rd and 10 now from the 36. They need a first down. They are not yet in field goal range. And Mahomes gets 2 yards on the quarterback scramble. They're going to have to try a long field goal here. Here's Butker from 51 yards. And the kick is up, and it is right down the middle. Harrison Butker able to knock down the field goal. Chiefs now take the 3-0 lead. Here's a kickoff to Miami, Dustin Colquitt. And the return gets up to the 23. Tannehill now leads the team out again. When these teams met for the first time in the regular season, it was a terrible game for Miami. They allowed 7 sacks and only got 100 yards of total offense. Kansas City won the game 37-0. We'll see if it will be a repeat here. They definitely will have more than 100 yards of offense, though, as they already are almost up to that number. A 3-yard run there for Murray on first down, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Also, when these teams met in the regular season, Chris Thompson, the backup for Kareem Hunt, 2 touchdowns, one on a 100-yard kick return, one on a 5-yard run-in touchdown. And then also, backup safety got 3 picks for Kansas City once Eric Berry got hurt. 3rd and 4 from the 39. And it will be short. 4th and 2 now, forced by Kansas City. That's Steven Nelson on the coverage. Albert Wilson, the reception. Here's the punting team on for Miami on 4th and 2. It's back to Tyreek Hill. Hill on the return here. Oh, he almost got that corner. That would have been a big one. Now, Kansas City starts deep in their own territory from the 17-yard line. It's 1st and 10. And Patrick Mahomes loses a yard. That's Jalen Phillips getting the sack. Kansas City still has not attempted one rushing play yet this game. But they have been getting it to the running back. There's Hunt on the reception on the wheel route. Gets a big gain of 13 yards. Mahomes here on the read option. He is sacked hard. That's Harris on the tackle for a loss of 4. And it's deflected. Hill almost caught up to it, but Eric Fisher, the left tackle for Kansas City, is down and injured. That could be a big game changer for them. Eric Fisher, the former 1st overall pick, will likely be out for the rest of the game. Mahomes throws it up. Hill. It's tipped up in the air and incomplete. Here comes the punt team for the Kansas City Chiefs, as Fisher will stay in with a bruised shoulder. Dustin Colquitt to send it off. From the 25, the punt is a boomer. And he is tackled after a not very good return. Miami will start from the Kansas City, or from their own 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Drops back. The little pass across the middle is complete. Kansas City has only allowed 39 rushing yards, or passing yards, excuse me, through the first 2 Miami possessions. Kansas City up 3-0 here. Tannehill takes a snap, drops back. And on the screen pass, it is incomplete. He was hit as he threw. It'll now be 3rd and 3. Derek Naughty in the coverage there. 3rd and 3 for Miami. From the 44. And Tannehill is brought to the ground. Chris Jones with the sack. Kansas City calls their first timeout as they send out their special teams to return this punt. Tyreek Hill back deep. And it is an amazing punt by Miami. The return here by Hill. He cuts back. Tyreek Hill has an opening. Tyreek Hill down the sideline. Hill, will he go all the way on the punt return? Yes, he will. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill. The 75-yard punt return for a touchdown. That was the biggest game changer of the playoffs so far, as Kansas City takes a 10-0 lead here in the first half over the Miami Dolphins with the amazing play by Tyreek Hill. Now the kickoff by Colquitt. It is knelt down in the end zone. Here comes Tannehill. He leads the Dolphins out. They had to punt both their last two possessions. And there they get the sack as Tannehill goes down and he's hurt. The Dolphins will now have to turn to their backup quarterback. I don't even know who this is here. Number 7. He's out of the pocket and he gets sacked. Jesse Davis now hurt. That is an offensive lineman for the Dolphins. I'm interested to see who this quarterback is, though. It is Jason Sanders. He's their kicker. They have their kicker in at quarterback right now. That is the most insane thing I've ever seen. This is the playoffs, and they have their kicker, Jason Sanders, at quarterback. And they fumble the handoff. It'll now be 4th and 18. Timeout, Kansas City. 52 seconds left on the clock. It'll be 4th and 18. They are returning this punt. If Tannehill is out for the rest of the game, Miami just needs to take the L because Jason Sanders will not lead them to a win. He has never played quarterback before. Let's see if Hill can get another good return. He almost gets the outside angle, but can't quite return it for a touchdown. Kansas City will start this drive on their own 45 with 43 seconds to go in the half. Mahomes drops back, fakes the handoff. And that is a bad throw by Mahomes. Almost intercepted. Kansas City leads 10-0. It's 2nd and 10 from the 45. Mahomes drops back. Going deep for Hill. And it is knocked down, incomplete. 3rd and 10 now for Kansas City. .33 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes drops back. Hits Kelsey. Spin move by Travis Kelsey. And Kansas City calls their last time out with 25 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Mahomes, 25 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the Miami 29. Going deep, and he overthrows Sammy Watkins there. Mahomes just 4 for 11 passing for 50 yards in this game. And the Chiefs will not send their field goal unit out yet. They will try to get some extra yards with 20 seconds to go and no timeouts left. Mahomes rolls out of the pocket. And he hits him. Will he score? Oh my gosh, they're down at the 9. Oh, and they can't quite punch it in. 2-yard line. Kansas City could not quite punch it in before the half ended. It was a good effort, but they were stopped just short. And that ends the first half. Kansas City leads 10-0. And they will get the kickoff here. This is Jason Sanders, who had to come in at quarterback at the end of the first half due to the Tannehill injury. Chris Thompson here, the return. Last time these two teams met, he had a 100-yard kick return for a touchdown. This time he gets up to the 29. Here comes Patrick Mahomes, the second-year quarterback out of Texas Tech. An amazing game so far for Tyreek Hill. Mahomes drops back. That was a terrible throw. He had his feet set and everything. It is just a terrible throw to the right of Travis Kelsey. And here comes what looks to be Kansas City's first run play of the game. Kareem Hunt takes it back, and that was a good cutback. He jukes and gets 5 yards. He was about to get sacked for a loss of 10, but took it all the way back the other way for a 5-yard gain on his first run of the game. Across the middle, it is knocked down. Kansas City will have to punt it away here. And no, the Chiefs keep their offense out there, will not put the punt team out. This is on 4th and 5 from their own 34. Kansas City. And that gets the first down on 4th down. 4th down conversion by Mahomes and the Chiefs to Tyreek Hill. That was a big play in this game. Kareem Hunt, the handoff. And he will lose yards there, losing 1 yard. Only 2 rushes for 4 yards in the game for Hunt. 10-0 Chiefs lead. 3:30 to go in the third. Mahomes hands it off. Here's Hunt again, and he trips over his blocker for a loss of 1. He was about to have a big run there. Now it's 3rd and 12 for the Chiefs. They converted on 4th down, their last play. Mahomes gets out of the pocket. He is running. He has a big opening, and it said X to slide, but when I clicked it, he dove. Either way, it's a big run to the 26-yard line. Kansas City now right on the door of the red zone. Mahomes. And that gets them down to the 21, 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 for Mahomes and the Chiefs here. He fins off the defender and slides down at the 9-yard line. Kansas City back in the red zone. We have some comments here. I'll read them off really quick. CD Lamb says, "You are good." Thank you, CD. And LH says, "Hi." Hello, CD. Or hello, LH. My bad. Mahomes rolling out of the pocket to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes, touchdown, Kansas City. That puts the Chiefs up 17-0 here with 1:27 to go in the third quarter. The kickoff, or the extra point, by Harrison Butker is up and good. And Mitch Morse out for the game with a dislocated shoulder. That is Kansas City's day one center. One of my favorite players in Chiefs history. That is not good for us. Butker here, the kickoff. And it's yet to be seen if Ryan Tannehill will be back at quarterback or if it will still be Jason Sanders, the kicker. Thank you so much, CD Lamb. It means a lot for the subscription and the like. So here, it looks like Ryan Tannehill is back at quarterback. And that is great defense by Kansas City, knocking down the pass. That's Eric Berry. Tannehill here again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And the completion, that gives them 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 29 with 1:16 to go in the third quarter. Tannehill drops back. Going deep. It is intercepted. 2nd interception by the Chiefs of the game. The return here. And that gets them down to the 34-yard line. That's Jaquiski Tart with the interception. His first of the game. The previous interception of this one was by Richard Sherman, the Chiefs' midseason acquisition. Here's Mahomes, rolls out of the pocket. And he gets out of bounds after a good 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5, 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Mahomes drops back, rolling out. And it is complete, down to the 26-yard line, 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 2. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. 5 minutes left in the ball game. Start of the fourth quarter here. Here are the Chiefs knocking on the door of the red zone yet again. It's been an outstanding game for them. looking to shut out the Dolphins. And that gets them down to the 2-yard line. Kansas City, the best game of their season so far is right now. Mahomes drops back to Kareem Hunt, touchdown, Kansas City. Kareem Hunt on the rollout left. That will put the Chiefs up 4 scores now. 24-0 lead. This is some insane beating here. In the divisional round of the playoffs, and also, that's just terrible for Miami. They did not show up to play. The Chiefs will advance to the AFC Championship game. Tannehill and the Dolphins, though, will still get to play. 1st and 10 of what's likely their last game of the year. Almost intercepted by Houston. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put in my backups. I'm going to let my backups play. We're going to put in Chad Henne, Chris Thompson. We're going to put in Paul Richardson, Demarcus Robinson, Marcus Kemp. Demetrius Harris is going to go in. Jimmy Murray, Jeff Allen, Austin Ryder, Andrew Wiley, Jordan Devy, Tanoke Passanio. All these guys are going to get what might be their first playing time of the year. Because I don't even see the need to put in my starters, risk them getting injured here when we're already up by so much. 2nd and 11 now for Miami. From their own 21. Tannehill drops back. And that is amazing pass coverage. Surprised that there was no pass interference there. Now 3rd and 11. This is 4th down time for Miami if they cannot get the first here. Tannehill drops back. And it is complete. That is over, I think, Traymon Smith. He was unable to get the interception there. And the Dolphins get a new set of downs to work with here, all the way down to the Chiefs' 41-yard line. The Chiefs, the surprising 7 seed, though, they're doing this to the 1 seed. Last week they did this to, I think they played, I forgot what seed they played, but they're the 7 seed. So they've been just running through teams all year long. 1st and 10 from the 21. Tannehill hands it off. 6 yards for DeMarco Murray down to the 15-yard line. Miami looks like they're about to get their first points of the game unless Kansas City is able to get a turnover. And that's exactly what they do. An interception by the Kansas City Chiefs. And here comes Chad Henne getting his first game action of the year in this divisional round. Up big. Chris Thompson runs into the blocker and loses a yard on his first run of the game. That was Harris with the tackle. It doesn't really matter, though. Kansas City up 24-0 in the divisional round with 3 minutes to go in the ballgame. Chris Thompson, a big run here. Spins, loses them all, and down to the 35-yard line. Big play by the Chiefs. It'll get him first down all the way down at the 35-yard line. Henne hands it off. And there's another big tackle by Miami. Losing yards is Chris Thompson yet again. 2nd and 13 from the 33. Thompson gets another big run. Jukes. And he is across midfield to the 45-yard line of Miami. We have some comments here. City Extra biggest fan says, "Hello, am I the only one here?" I think right now you are. There were some other people a couple minutes ago that liked and subscribed, and then they left. But At least I did like and subscribe, though. Means a lot. 1:58 to go in the fourth quarter following the 2-minute warning. And the run there, I think that's by Hunt. He gets 6 yards. Kansas City just needs to hold on to the ball, and they can get the win. I just got 2 likes. Thank you so much, City Extra, biggest fan. That means a lot for the like. Here's Chad Henne. He gets his first throwing chance of the game. And it is incomplete. Thank you so much for subscribing, City Extra biggest fan. I'm going to try to get a big play here for you while you're watching. This is the only game I'm going to play, then I'm just going to end the stream. I think I'm going to stream later tonight after my AAU tournament too. And there you go. The big play just for you. And here we're going to just run it in. Chris Thompson getting the outside angle and gets 5 yards. Thank you so much, City Extra biggest fan. I'll subscribe to you too, because you're just a nice person. I'm gonna make sure I leave you a subscribe after this live stream is over. Now with just 18 seconds to go, I'm gonna call a timeout because I just wanna get this win, or I just want to get another touchdown. That's really what I want to do. I want to rub it in Miami's face. 3rd and inches from the 2. Mahomes hands it off. The handoff is down at the 1-yard line. Now 1st and goal from the 1. The last play of the year for Miami, and it is a touchdown, Kansas City. They will now go up 31-0 if they can get this PAT to go down. And Kansas City shuts out the number 1 seed Miami here in the divisional round. Thank you, City Extra biggest fan. Like I said, I'm going to try to subscribe to you after this live stream. 9 seconds left in the game. And then I'm going to end it, though. And then I'll hopefully be able to go live later tonight after my tournament. But if anyone else is watching, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. 9 seconds to go in the game. And Miami does get a good play there, but they only have 3 seconds left. They will not call a timeout, and Kansas City gets the win here in the divisional round, upsetting the number 1 seed. Do I know what time? Probably. It's going to be kind of late. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because my last game is at 6, but it's an hour away. So, probably 9 maybe, if I'm able to do it. But I'm probably going to try to go live again tonight, Madden or NBA 2K. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Yes, 9 o'clock. Thank you, City Extra biggest fan, though, for just being there in the comments. Goodbye.